iMessage. Text field is editing. iMessage. Insertion point and start.
So I'm sending a text message and I'm gonna message myself. I usually do that. I'm like that. Just to write down a phone number, send myself a message when I'm out there. But today I'm gonna share with you how I type. Hello, welcome back to my channel. Anna here, sharing another video from Anna's World, Blind with a Vision. And my vision for today is sharing with you how I type. I know a lot of people always ask all those questions. How do you do this and how do you do that? When we're blind. And from Anna's world, from Anna's point of view, those are valid questions. I'm okay answering questions. You can ask any question you want if you're someone sighted. I think if I was sighted, I would do the same. I would be curious. So here I am doing a video answering those questions on how do I type, how do I do to send text messages, use WhatsApp, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, all those social media. Well, I learned how to use the iPhone. I'm showing the iPhone 11 Pro for my blind subscribers here. And it's called Apple's Accessibility Voiceover Program. I know. The smartphones now, Apple, Androids, have a screen reader. It's part of the accessibility, which we the blind love. And that's why we are able to do many things through a smartphone. And let me tell you, the iPhone or Androids are not just phones. They're mini computers, with the phone being one of the many features. I call it my mini computer. And one of the things that we're able to do is actually type. So there are different ways on how to type when you're blind. You can use the virtual keyboard on the phone, on the iPhone. In this case, iPhone. For those Android users, you probably do the same. So use the virtual keyboard on the phone using your finger. I'm pointing at with my index finger, you guys. So you can type with your finger. You can also do the dictation, which a lot of my blind and vision impaired smartphone users use the dictation. I have to say that I don't really like it. Makes a lot of mistakes. I do use Siri, which very often Siri doesn't understand me because of my accent, and then it happens the same in Spanish. I have accents in Spanish and also in English. So I use Siri when I'm out there, but I use my finger a lot to type with my finger when I'm out there, when it's noisy. And at home I use, guess what? My keyboard. I'm showing my Bluetooth keyboard from Apple. It's one of those old Bluetooth keyboards, the ones that you still use batteries. And Apple's products are great. The quality is great. Nowadays they have all those sophisticated keyboards, the expensive ones. I pay $100 for this one. And by the way, I actually have a video on my channel a video that I did about this keyboard. Is great. You're gonna see. I recently purchased one of those Amazon Shippy Bluetooth keyboards. I'm showing it. It's flat. Don't like it. It's the one that you charge. But at home and for work, and when I go out there, when I go to appointments or whatever places where I'm gonna be waiting for a while, I take my Bluetooth keyboard. It's very easy. It's I don't know, just gives you independence, autonomy. I like to be in control on what I type, so I use my Bluetooth keyboard a lot, and I'm gonna show you how I actually added a Castilian Spanish keyboard, and I'm able to actually do the ñ. In Spanish we use the ñ and the acute accents on the vowels. Well, I figured out how to do it. For those that been asking, or if you speak Spanish, and I'm gonna share with you how I do it. But why don't I send myself a text message? Because I do that. I text myself, and I'm gonna share how I text using my finger. On the iPhone, when you are gonna start using the iPhone, and I'm sure it's the same for Androids, there are different types of typing. You can do the standard typing, you can do the double touch, where you actually double tap on the letter so the letter can be typed. The one that I use is the touch typing, where you slide your finger across the keyboard, virtual keyboard, and then you lift your finger and it'll type. So let me see if hopefully you can see my if you're someone sighted, hopefully you can see my keyboard, virtual keyboard. So I'm gonna type something. Let me see. I hope you're able to hear. I'm gonna say hello, Anna.
button.
Ooh, I have my keyboard and the Spanish keyboard. Let me switch to English.
Emoji, current input mode. English, US, current input mode.
All right.
Secondly, Q, L, delete, H,
Okay, so I'm gonna say hello, Anna.
H, E, E, L, 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 O, O, space, Q, A, N, Q, A, space, Anna.
Okay, so if you're someone sighted, you saw that I'm using my finger to type. But if you're someone blind, because I have the touch typing configured on my settings, this is what I do. I'm gonna say hello, Anna. I'm gonna say how are you. I'm gonna look for the H.
J, H.
I find the letter and lift my finger, and it'll get typed.
I, K, L, I, O, Q, E, W, space, pow.
I'm trying to show my phone so you can see, and it's a little awkward. But I got really good at typing. How are you?
A, R, W, E, space, Y, O, I, U, space, D, O, I, B, N, G, numbers, space, question mark, space.
Okay, so I type, and then above the P is the send button.
Stickers, send. Space.
I think I send it.
You write message, and vertical show message, send button.
Okay, no, I didn't.
Send. Record audio button. Message received from beating heart emoji, Anna face blowing a kiss emoji. Hello Anna, how are you doing?
Okay, so I texted myself and I received the message. Now, the fun part is when I'm actually able to use my Bluetooth keyboard. And let me send myself a message. Okay, I'm gonna face the phone that way. I usually backspace with my...
Hello Anna, how are you doing?
Okay, so when I backspace, it reads the last message that it was sent. And I usually backspace so I don't have extra letters. And when I'm texting with someone, or I'm typing something on Facebook or one of those, any social media, I don't have extra letters and I don't have to go and edit. Okay, so I'm gonna say my name is Anna and my YouTube channel is called Blind with a Vision. Please like and subscribe.
And what space and spot space and space J or Z and space and it's and space U T U V and L spot spot E D spot and it's spot H V I O and space vision P L E A E comes L R K E space and it's U V S C O R B E exclamation mark subscribe.
Alright, so that's how typing, using my Bluetooth keyboard. To send the message, you just press enter on the Bluetooth keyboard.
Send message. Record audio button. Message received from beating heart emoji, Anna face blowing a kiss emoji. My name is Anna Garcia and my YouTube channel is called Blind with a Vision. Please like and subscribe.
Woohoo! See? That was fast. That's what I do when I type on anywhere using my Bluetooth keyboard. It works perfect. If you are someone sighted and you know someone that is going blind, maybe someone in the family, hopefully it's not the case, or if you work with the blind population and they use the dictation, tell them about the Bluetooth keyboards and the wonders they do. Of course, we have to learn how to type. I've been typing for years, so I already have practice. At the beginning, the keyboard was a little small, but I already got practice. And this really gives me, helps a lot because I'm the one who I upload my YouTube videos myself. And this helps when typing the title, the description, adding links. When I share links from my YouTube videos on any other, social media, this allows me to just type before the link or after the YouTube link, the video link. And do the dictation, that is really a struggle, at least for me. And I see a lot of people on WhatsApp just sharing links without any description, and I have asked, and the reason that they have given me for doing that is because it takes them a long time to type, or they just feel lazy having to type with the finger. So that's why I use my keyboard. But why don't I show you how to do this when you type Spanish? Okay, so now if you are someone who is learning Spanish, or you actually speak Spanish and it's your first or second language besides English, I figured out how to do the acute accents. You know, in Spanish they have the acute accents on the vowels, just the way they do in other languages like Italian or French. All those symbols or whatever they're called. Well, in Spanish we also have the ñ. Like for example, niño. Niño means child or boy. Niña is girl, and the way we spell it is niño is N-I-Ñ-O, and it's the letter N with a little tilde on top. And what I figured out, I was asking my friends in Barcelona, and they were giving me a combination of commands that we can use to do the ñ and to do the accent. And by the way, you can actually do the acute accents using the virtual keyboard, but you have to, like, say for example, you're gonna write a word that has the acute accent on the letter A. Well, you have to find the A and you keep it pressed, and it'll give you'll hear a little sound, and it'll give you, slide your finger for other characters, and you'll find the A with the accent for the acute accent for Spanish, the accent for whatever other language like Italian or French. Well, with the keyboard, with the Bluetooth keyboard, it's easier. All I had to do is go and add, besides whatever language we have on our phone, in this case the iPhone, of course we have the English keyboard and we have the emoji keyboard. But if you want to add extra languages or extra keywords in different languages, you need to go in settings and add an extra keyboard. So what I did, I added Castilian, Spanish, and the way to switch or toggle in between the different keywords to actually write in Spanish properly using the acute accents. I don't know how to do this very well, but some I do, is by pressing the control on your Bluetooth keyboard. So I'm gonna press the control on my Bluetooth keyboard.
Emoji, current input mode.
That's
Frequently used, heading.
That's your emoji keyboard. So that's very easy for you to just go and add emojis. I'm gonna press it again.
English, US, current input mode.
That's English. I'm gonna press it again.
Use emoji, current input, English, US.
Español, España.
Current input mode.
Woohoo! It says Español.
Use the rotor to access misspelled words.
All right. Español, España. España means Spain. By the way, España has an ñ. Okay, so I'm gonna say the guide dog is always in action. The guide dog, but I'm gonna say it in Spanish. El perro guía siempre está en acción. Okay.
Space.
Guía, guide, in Spanish has accent on the letter I. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna press a key that is gonna say acute accent, and then I'm gonna type the letter I, and it'll actually type the letter I with the acute accent. So we have JKL colon semicolon, and the key that is right to the colon or semicolon is on the right side. I'm gonna press it.
Acute accent.
Okay, it just says acute accent, but it didn't type anything until I type the letter I.
Y con acento agudo.
It says Y con acento agudo, which is I with acute accent.
Space.
Guía.
Siempre está en acción. It's always in action. Acción, action in Spanish is A-C-C-I-O with acute accent, N. So I'm gonna do that key.
Acute accent.
Letter O.
O con acento agudo. N.
N, which is N.
Exclamation mark. Space.
And I'm gonna send it.
Send message. Message received from beating heart emoji and a face blowing a kiss emoji. El perro guía siempre está en acción.
El perro guía siempre está en acción. Woohoo! When I switch my iPhone to Spanish and I, switch to the Castilian Spanish, it'll read the Spanish properly. Right now, it's someone who speaks English, which is my voiceover program, speaks English because I have my phone on English, and it's reading something that is typed in Spanish. Well, it's reading it, but it's like if someone who is just trying to pronounce it. I'm used to it. I learned how to understand Spanish using my voiceover program in English. I know this is confusing, but let me see. How do I do the ñ? Okay, I'm gonna say el niño está en acción. The boy or the kid is in action.
N-I.
Okay, so niño is N-I-Ñ-O, and the ñ is gonna be on where the colon and semicolon is. JKL colon. Okay?
N, O,
Space.
E, S, A, C, I,
Acute
O, N.
exclamation mark.
Acción.
Okay, so I'm gonna send it by pressing enter.
Send message. Message received from beating heart emoji and a face blowing a kiss emoji. El niño está en acción.
El niño está en acción. The boy or kid is, or the child is in action, and I'm texting myself. So that's how I do it. Now, when you switch to the Castilian Spanish, the keys are gonna switch when it comes to punctuation. For example, in English, we have the question mark below JKL, a little below the colon and semicolon. Now, I'm gonna type that key and listen.
El niño está en acción.
Okay, whenever you press any key after you texted someone, it'll read whatever message was sent. So I'm gonna do that key again, where the question mark
And
is.
dash.
It's dash. So if you switch to Castilian Spanish, now the question mark is to the right of the zero.
Question mark.
See? Now I'm gonna switch to English,
English, US, current input mode. Q.
and I'm gonna press.
Use the rotor to access misspelled words.
Okay, so now I switch to English, and my question mark is gonna be where it's supposed to be.
Question mark.
Okay, below the colon, semicolon, and to the right of the zero
Hyphen.
is the hyphen
Underscore.
or underscore, no question mark. So there you go. This is how you switch, how you type with the proper punctuation or symbols or letters in whatever language. That's how I do it in Spanish. If you know anyone who speaks Spanish, tell them about me, everything about me. I have videos in English and Spanish. This is how you use the Castilian Spanish. You can also switch to the whatever languages in other, French, Italian, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, this is how I do it. Go ahead and, try it out. It actually is, faster for many people to use the dictation, not for me, because I do everything. I edit my videos, I share my stuff, and being blind and just using the finger, it would take me a long time to type a whole description for my videos and when I respond to my subscribers and whatever. That's how I do it. Anyway, if you like my video, please give it a like, share, subscribe, and share with others. And if you are someone that is sighted and you know someone who's going blind, tell them about the voiceover program, tell them about the iPhone, Android, the screen reader for the blind, and how this gives us independence, autonomy, and more than anything, independence. And we can access so much through an iPhone, and we can even type. There you go. There goes the answer. Thanks for watching. Adios. See ya.